formally introduce ourselves. Well, we're only half of our 4-people family. Obviously, I mean, mommy, daddy, and we still got 2 kids that are not here. Well, one's over there, but she's sleeping. We're gonna see how long she leaves us alone for, which
probably gonna take like 30 more minutes. I don't even know how we watch, but 30 more minutes.
Go ahead, ladies first.
I'm Lupe. If you guys don't know who I am, I mean, like I said, most of it are friends and family, so you guys probably do. But if you're new to our channel, Lupe, I'm 26 years old,
and I'm Mr. Lupe. This is Armando, Lupe's husband, the baby daddy. 27, king of this house.
Of course. So this video, what we said last video that we were going to talk about was about our labor and delivery, how it went, and basically how everything pretty much happened.
Yeah, she was mad at me because I didn't include everything in our previous video that I edited and uploaded. I guess I missed some labor parts or something.
Yeah, there was a part where I was sitting on those bouncing balls. They give you like yoga balls, I guess you could call them. So they give you those at the hospital, and I was sitting on it for pretty much throughout the whole contractions that I was having, and he didn't even put that in there. So I thought he was going to. So, and I tried looking cute as well. So, but it didn't work.
That's why she's mad. She did her makeup and I didn't put her in the video. That's why
he didn't put the part where I put makeup on in the video.
I mean, I didn't put it in. I was editing the video and you just bouncing around in the ball.
I was having contractions. It hurt so bad. Going back to the story that how it went. So we got there Friday night, June 14th. Which is also my father-in-law's birthday.
You guys saw that if you saw
that on the video. Yeah, that he was calling us, telling me that I had 2 hours to push and all these things. Anyways, so we thought my water had broke, and I guess they told us when we got to the hospital Friday night that it didn't. But they were about to send us home, and when I got out from the bed to change, everything but water came out again, but again they couldn't determine if it was I forgot what they called it.
Yeah, the amniotic fluid. They couldn't get a good reading on their little test strips. So
yeah,
they just kept us from there on.
But they kept us because, of course, next day I was anyway scheduled to be induced at 7 in the morning, so they just kept us there. But just in case the contractions would kind of pick up on their own without being induced, and they didn't. So if you saw in the video, I was actually induced at 7. It was 7:30 because it gave me a chance to eat. I needed to have something in my stomach. So 7:30, around 7:30, close to 8. That's 7:30ish. Yeah, close to 8. That's when they started doing all the IUVs. Is that what we call it? IVs. IVs. That's when they started putting all the IVs, and then we went back to the original plan, getting me induced.
The crazy part is, though, as soon as they hooked her up to the IVs, it was like boom, 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 next thing, and then we're all of a sudden they're kicking everybody out and doctors are coming in because it's baby time. So like literally from when they hooked you up to the IVs, less than what it was, like an hour and a half later that you were pushing. I don't know. I can't really remember honestly because I was kind of freaking out, but. I remember Lupita had asked for the epidural, the epidural. You gotta know what the epidural is, because I didn't know what epidural was. Yeah. So anyways, you got the epidural supposedly.
I asked for the epidural, and then they said, okay, well, give us like 10 minutes. So I was having contractions, breathing through them as try to concentrate, not to think about it too much. And by the time they got the doctor came in to put the epidural, I was having contractions like a minute apart, and they were really strong. I mean, if you can imagine, you have to stay still, and they have the doctors behind you trying to put this big needle like in your back, but you can't move, because if you move, then you could get paralyzed. If something could go wrong. So the thing about epidural, like, especially when you're having those big contractions, it you have to kind of breathe through them. And the good thing is that I have Hen there, and I had the nurse that was really, really helpful. So she helped me, talk to me, and helped me through them. As soon as they were done putting the epidural, they told me that it was gonna kick in like in about 5 to 10 minutes. So I told them I couldn't wait anymore. As soon as he took it out and then turned on the epidural or whatever they do, I don't know, I guess they have to turn it on somehow. I had a big contraction and I told them that the baby was gonna come out. I felt her so low. I felt her like she was about to come out, literally. So they told me to wait because my midwife actually, she was running a little bit late. So she got there like 20 minutes after they put the epidural, I think. So if you can again imagine, after they were done putting the epidural, I literally was there 20 minutes trying to not push, but the baby was ready to come out. So when my midwife got there, before that, I remembered I had one of the contractions and I told them I couldn't take it anymore. And as soon as she got there, I had one contraction and I told her I have to push. And then that's when they're like, okay, it's okay, you can push now.
Yeah, I remember that the midwife walked in.
She's
like,
basically
hi, baby, I gotta. She walked in and said, hang on, let me get my gloves on, and then
she literally got there with everything she was wearing. She basically threw everything she had, came in with, and started putting her robe and her gloves and the nurses. I sat from one nurse that I had to like 5 different nurses. They put my legs up and doing all these things, and him in the back of me trying to keep me calm. And as soon as she walked in, she put her gloves, and then I started pushing. But epidural never kicked in. I felt every single pain you can think of. I literally told myself, sorry, I probably say literally a lot, but I told myself so many times that I couldn't do this. But of course I had no choice, so I had to do it. So I just kept pushing. The good thing is that the nurses there and my midwife were very lovely, so they helped me a lot. And himself, like I said, being there. I don't know if you guys remember also that we were going to talk about the fact that he wasn't there for the first one.
That's a different topic though. We'll get to that.
Well, it's not a different topic, but that's how it went. It went from 7:30, almost, I'm gonna say 8. It was like around almost 8 when they started the inducing, yes, thank you, to 9 when I asked for that epidural, and then it took like 20 minutes to kick in my midwife to get in there. So it was like around 9:20, 9:30. I was pushing. I pushed for I think 5 minutes.
For the baby,
yeah. I pushed baby for 5 minutes, so it was like 9:35 because the baby was born at 9:39 in the morning. So Selena. So her name is Selena. Selena was born at 9:39 in the morning. So I was only pushing for 4 minutes when she came out. The placenta, on the other hand, was a thing that took a while. So that one, I don't know what happened. Honestly, I was like,
that took a long time.
Yeah.
She was pushing out the placenta for an hour and a half after the baby was born. I don't know what the doctor said. They said something about they got stuck to the inside of her wall, like the baby chamber.
The uterus.
Wall. Yeah, like the placenta started growing with the uterus. So
together.
So they literally had to I say literally too. Sorry. They had to try to scrape it off. I wasn't looking. I was up here taking care of this half up, and the doctors were taking care of everything else. Mm-hmm. But she was going through so much pain, like how she said that epidural never kicked in. I don't know what went wrong, if the doctor misfired and didn't, you know what I mean? I don't know what happened, but
I don't know, but from what they told me, because of course I couldn't see it, I had the baby already here, but I remember me pushing pain again, because from what they told me is that they basically had to stick the whole hand in there. Not just one doctor, but 2 doctors. I mean, not at the same time, of course, but...
Whoa.
Like he said, scrape it off, take all the placenta off, so it came out in pieces instead of as a whole, how it usually comes out. So that was painful, and that's what took the longest. So she only took 4 minutes to come out. Placenta took like about 15 minutes to come out. And
50 or
15.
15 minutes, the placenta?
You think 10 minutes or more?
It was like an hour.
For the placenta? I don't know. I feel like everything went by so fast to me.
No, it was like an hour, but it was a long time. The baby was 5 minutes. They were.
I'm just staring at her.
I know. I'm checking out her too.
I know.
The baby's over here. Would you keep? We talking to you?
Bobby keep looking at me here because she's there.
We're like, she good. She good. All right, we're good. All right.
That's how it basically went. Just that placenta's the one who took forever. They were gonna send it somewhere to get it examined.
And I mean, after that, they washed her up. They weighed her, and
yeah, the delivery wasn't bad. I think it was like it was fast. You know, it was just that it took so long for her to get here that I feel like everything went by so fast, which was okay because I feel like I wouldn't want for it to go longer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was actually a pretty great experience. Again, with Aaron though, I took the epidural, so the epidural helped a lot, but it did took a lot longer to push because I couldn't feel anything. Mm-hmm. But with her, it was just like 4 minutes, she's out. So to another topic that we're gonna bring up is how helpful he was being there and how different the experience was also him being there. With the first one, he wasn't here. So if you don't know the story, again, friends and family know this story, of course. When Aaron was born, my water broke. And I remember my water broke for that one. That's why I thought my water had broken for Selena, because it felt the same way. So he was in California, I believe, right?
No, I was in New York. Yes, I was in...
he was on a gig. So if you don't know, he plays.
I'm a musician. We had a gig in California. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. They made me go because they convinced me. We were still. Her due date wasn't for another 3 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So they're like, dude, the due date's not for 2 weeks. We're just going for this weekend. We'll be back Monday. You know, that day was a Friday, I think, that we left. I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But I was. That's work too. At the same time, you know, we had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday gigs. And so, sure enough, we go out. We drive down Thursday night to show up there Friday, and yeah, we drove down to, I don't know, I forget if we were in San Jose or Santa Monica, or I forget, San something. We play Friday night. We go to the hotel. We go to bed, and it's Saturday morning, and I wake up to my phone ringing, and I'm tired as hell. It's like 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I called them really early, and I told them my water broke.
And I'm like, I'm half asleep, and I look at my phone like, well, then go fix it. What are you calling me for? I'm in California. What can I do? I didn't know what. And then
he told me to fix the water.
I was sleeping. I didn't know what you were talking about. And then I realized I was like, oh,
yeah.
Wait, like that? Hang on, let me call you back. And I got up and I told the guy who was, you know, taking us down there at the time. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry about the next 2 kids, but I gotta go right now. I don't know what was going on up here, but she was taking care of her things, you know, making sure.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't here. I don't know what was going on. I was just down there trying to get up here to Oregon as fast as I could. So what I did was I gathered my things really quick. I talked to the guy. I said, dude, give me the closest airport and the next flight out to Portland, because I didn't want to come down because of this very reason. The nearest airport was, I remember, it was about 2.5, 3 hours drive away from where we were. And then from there, it was another 1.5 to 2 hours before the flight even left. We took off. My phone lost service. And finally, we landed in Portland. It was around 8 p.m. And I checked my phone, and there's no text yet. So I'm like, what the hell? And I checked Facebook, and I saw that her sister had posted a picture of the baby. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, he missed it by an hour. Yeah, he got there an hour after Aaron was born. So the experience there was a totally different experience than when she was born. I still had my mom, my sister.
Everybody was there except for me.
Pretty much, but I mean, when I was giving birth to the baby, it was just his mom, my mom, and my sister. Having their support, of course, it helps a lot. But having that extra support for someone who will help you create this new life, it's a whole totally different feeling, like you feel more secure. I don't know, for some reason. Well, at least that's how I felt. Erin's a pretty great kid. Like, she, awesome too.
She's crazy.
Yeah. She is. She wants attention already. Like, she requires a lot of attention, which is okay. I mean, I can say she probably got it from me.
I can guarantee that she got that from you. Not only does she look like you, she is you. It's like little mini Lupita in diapers over there. But it's okay, I got mine. You can have one.
Yeah, Aaron looks exactly.
You can have one.
See,
If we have another one,
he has one.
if we have another one later on, it's gonna be another one of mine.
He or she's probably gonna be like half and half. Like, it'll be like one day you look like him, one day you look like me. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, we're planning having more kids. This is not like the last. Well, maybe one more.
Girl, with who?
But anyways, that's all we wanted to say. We are kind of trying to get used to this, filming.
You know, you guys are looking at us, talking to you guys, but in real life, we're talking to a camera right now.
Yeah.
We
and
got
a furry.
And it's a microphone. Damn it.
I'm gonna take a picture and then show it to you guys on Instagram once I post the video so you guys can see it.
And then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, your husband, a professional vlogger."
Hey,
Bear with us, If you got tips down below, please.
Exactly.
Don't be shy to comment. Don't be shy to subscribe. Don't be shy to like, because you gotta plug yourself. You gotta.
Let me know how I look. If I look that way, or look some different way, maybe I look fucking crazy. Oh, sorry. Let me know, like, focus on the camera more or something. Let me know.
Yeah, and also in the comments, let us know what kind of videos you would like to watch. Because I already know what baby, I'm sorry, I'm going to be pranking you. No. You're not pregnant no more?
No.
They say, the Mexicans say, oh, you can't be pranking your wife when she's pregnant because you don't scare her.
Yeah, si la asustas, se le sale el bebé.
Yeah, but guess who's not pregnant no more and getting scared now?
Yeah, if you have any tips, let us know. I was thinking maybe our next video could be something like Q&As. So probably going to post something on Instagram, ask you guys what kind of questions you guys want to ask us, and I'll probably write them down and make sure we answer them in a video. We'll try to post faster this time. It just took a while because of the baby,
Yeah, it was newborn baby styles,
Yes, it took us a while to post a video, but at the same time, I feel like now that she's now a month, after a month, it's okay. We'll be able to do more things. Let me bring her so you guys could kind of have a little bit.
Yeah.
She has a stinky fuchi face.
She got that from you too.
She was a pound heavier than Aaron. Aaron was 7 pounds and 11 ounces. No, 7.5, sorry. And she was 8 pounds, 11 ounces. She's healthy, chubby baby.
That's like the only thing she got from me. That's the chubbiness. Anyways, guys, until next time, this is us signing out. Aaron's not here, but he's signing out too, spiritually.
Yeah. No, she's going like this. Okay, next time.
See you guys later. Peace out.